It's me, Dave, from cheapwinefinder.com. And the scary music's playing, which means this is another Halloween Wines episode. And today we've got, let me look at it. It's Freak Show Lodi Chardonnay 2018. Yeah, it's Freak Show is actually not all that scary. That's scary. But the Freak Show is more a reference to old-time carnival sideshows. And on the front, there's the mermaid lady, the fish lady. And it's kind of scary in the Ray Bradbury, something wicked this way comes kind of way, which I'm going with. They're trying to get in. But, it looks good and it tastes great. And the best thing about this one, I think I found it for $14. It's from Michael and David. They're fifth generation. I think the sixth generation is still working at the winery. Grape growers in Lodi. The family has been farming there for over 150 years, which is kind of, I'm talking here, which is kind of common in Lodi. There's a lot of the big names there have been there for generations, which is one of the things I like about it, where so many wine brands in California are faux wine brands, mean no winery, no vineyards. They buy the grapes and they rent the space, make good wine. But in Lodi, they're kind of doing it old school. And this is a really good Chardonnay. It's half barrel fermented and half stainless steel fermented, but they used all new oak barrels. Oh, I don't know what he said, but I'm afraid now. And 80% new French barrels and 20% new American oak barrels. That's expensive. This is a wine I found for like $14. And that's an upscale little detail that really makes this wine, because it's got really premium. It's got estate fruit in it. Michael and David, they have Sixth Sense, Syrah, a couple of other brands. They do a good job, along with Freak Show also has a Zin, a Cabernet Sauvignon, and a red blend, which are those are three of the best things you can get out of Lodi. And it's a really great place for value-priced wines. And this Chardonnay, leave me alone. They're trying to scare me, but it won't work. It's a really great place. The San Pablo Bay, which is the northern part of San Francisco Bay, goes far enough inland, even though the vineyards are like from 70 to 100 miles away from the ocean. Well, the bay is up there, and there's all these river valleys that go flowing through there. It's lower areas, cold air gets funneled in there, and they can have wine even though nothing around them is, able to grow grapes. Napa Valley is north of them and west, and they're in the mountains, and that changes everything too. Lodi doesn't have the mountains where they have valleys. And this is a really tasty Chardonnay, and the oak program with all that new oak and the fermentation in oak really comes through, because there's some really delicious flavors here. And it's nothing is over the top. Everything is kind of balanced out. And it's there's some salty Anlis things. There's some buttery flavors. There's some creamy flavors. There's some bright fruit flavors. There's just a lot of flavor here. So if it's not the scariest Halloween wine I could come up with, no skulls or, anything like that, it does taste really good. Oh. Can you hear that too, or is it just me? So anyway, I keep on taking sips because it's that good. It's a delicious wine. It's because of all that oak and the way they made it. Even though it's a 2018, it's still kind of a young wine. it's got a good, it engages your palate in a really nice way. So that's it for me. I found a Freak Show Chardonnay from Lodi. I have zombies invading my headphones, and they're good. So on to the next one. Keep it cheap. There's more Halloween lines coming, and adios and bye-bye.